call this meeting of the County Commissioners to order. Please join us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, everybody. We will begin with the minutes from our previous meeting. Are there any additions or corrections?
Move to approve.
Okay, we have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy, to approve the minutes of our June 20th, and I'll assume the June 22nd
Yes.
special session also.
Yep.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes. Haley. We did have Wade Walling first on our agenda, but he's out sick today, so he won't be here. But we do have for public transportation, David Lang is here. David, do you want to talk about your claim approval and the purchase of these new vans?
Yeah, back in June, we had these new vans ordered since, I hate to say it's been probably at least a year or more. When we finally got them, we still have a bus on order. I'm not sure we're going to get it this year, but we're hoping we will. This request today is for the Fayette County Public Transit reimbursement of our two vans through the federal government. We paid $67,000 for these, and we get 80% of this back through the government. So the net is our 20% we pay for these, so it's a pretty good deal for us. We use the van for so many years, and then we turn back in, sell them, and then we can keep proceeds. So our request today for each one is $53,734, no cents. So that's times 2, so it'd be $107,468, no cents. Anyone have any questions?
Well, I think, David, it's been over a year we've been waiting on these.
No, it has been.
Yeah. So it's a good thing we're finally getting them. Okay, now, your official request will read what, that this will be for the reimbursement,
Reimbursement of our two new vans,
okay? And the total amount,
Top of that
$107,468.no.
okay? What's your pleasure?
page. Move to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy, to approve the grant reimbursement request submitted by the Fayette County Public Transit for the amount of $107,468. Any further questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Haley. I'll sign this. I'll sign this right now, David.
Okay.
And we will need a copy here.
Can I get Jane to give me a copy? Jane, give me a copy.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else, David?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, Sheriff Jones, you got anything today?
I just want to give you guys an update on the truck that was crashed. Been dealing with insurance, they have totaled it out. We took all the equipment out of it. So we're waiting on, I'm waiting for them to get back with me and tell me what they're gonna give us for it. But yeah, it has been totaled out. That's all I got, unless you guys got some questions.
Was that a 2013?
I believe so. It was one of our older trucks, had 170,000 miles on it.
Do you have a replacement, or do you have to look around for one?
Jeff at Reedman's is looking for one. I don't know what they're going to give us for the truck, but the guy that was driving it, he's in one of the Impalas now. He's using that for his vehicle. But we're hoping to get something soon.
Going after another truck or Durango or
Whatever we can get.
whatever?
Yeah. Whatever we can get with the money they give us. So, Jeff usually takes care of us.
The damage to the other vehicle seemed rather minor compared to what it was on that truck. That doesn't speak well for those trucks.
It was a perfect hit, right in the wheel, and it just took the wheel completely out. So yeah, we've had quite a few fender benders with those trucks, and they hold up pretty good. It's not like the old Crown Vics; those things were tanks, but we've had pretty good luck with the trucks. But yeah, this was a shot. I think it's the first one we've had totaled out since we got the trucks, I think.
Okay. Well, let us know when you find something.
Oh, well. Sure will.
Okay.
Anything
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Anyone else have anything for the sheriff? Thanks. County Surveyor Bill Mackey. Bill, you got something today, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I emailed you all the agreement or the application assistance for the next bridge. Did you all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jeff said he reviewed it and everything's okay. Okay, so I just need for you all to sign it in order to proceed. Did you understand which bridge I was talking about? It's 533, it's right in front of the Willowbrook. I just got signature pages, that's all you need for.
Okay.
But yeah, so I want to get it, have the time to, usually December, turn it all in, find out, I go in front of the board in January, and then we'll find out after that. And this will be a 2030 construction if we get it.
2030.
Yeah, it's only 6 years out, because Bridge 32 with SJCH design will be 2026. That's what they're designing, right? 2026, they're designing Bridge 32. We'll have that one in 2026, and then this one, hopefully, if we get funding, will be 2030. So everything falls, pardon me?
Where's their bridge at?
It's on 50 North, basically on the northwest of
They're
Willowbrook, on West 12th Street, 50 North, whatever you want to call it.
Glenbrook, Glenview.
Yeah, just past it.
Okay.
Yes, just past it. Yes, that's when they're designing, of course. But, yeah. So hopefully,
I'm going to approve it.
I'll second that.
yeah.
Okay, we have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy, to approve the contractual agreement between Fayette County and Butler, Fairman, and Seifert for engineering.
It's actually just assistance for the application for federal aid.
Okay, assistance for application for Bridge 533. Any further question? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Haley. Okay, I'll let you put the date in there,
Okay.
Bill, whatever.
And I already told them if it happens, I want it to look just like Bridge 90, the side rails. I think that turned out pretty sharp, so I told him, I took the engineer up there and told him that's what I want to look like in finished product, so
Yeah.
I thought that would look really good right there in front of the golf course.
It does look nice with those
Yeah.
rails, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm planning anyway. Hopefully we get federal funding. It's not guaranteed, but gotta take a shot.
Well, it's a long way out, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's one of our 10 bridges that need it to meet, half need it probably. We
Yeah,
only do so much with the money we got, so. All righty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Does the county attorney have anything for us today?
I do. Do you remember the paint company, the gentleman we sent the letter to? I received a green card back, so he did receive the letter, so.
Okay, the painting contractor that we
Yes,
terminated his contract.
that's correct. So if you wanted to proceed in getting bids, I think that would be an appropriate time to do so.
Okay. Well, thanks for taking care of that. Anyone have anything or mail you need to share? Okay, under old business, we have a couple of resolutions to take care of. We have resolution 2023-R3. This is the resolution to opt in to the I want to make sure I read the right name for it. The state of Indiana's Public Health Commission funding program that we have an opportunity to either take part of or opt out of. And we met on this, we had a special meeting on this recently and went over all the information about it. So this is the official act of actually opting in. Anybody got anything they want to say about it?
I think after being in that meeting the other night, it'd be kind of bad of us not to opt into it. It's too much for the county not to go after.
Like I said, it certainly would stabilize the funding for the health department, for sure. Wouldn't have to worry from one year to the next whether you was getting grant approval or not.
Yeah.
But I did understand that the grants that we receive now is basically will be the monies that come into this.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Go ahead.
I'll make a motion that we approve the resolution, you said number 3, is that what it's called?
23R3.
23R3 for the Fayette County Commissioners accepting the state public health funding, also known as the governor's health plan.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Tracy, second by Dale, to approve resolution 2023-R3 for the Indiana Public Health opt-in. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Haley. We also have resolution 2023-R4 concerning the Eastern Indiana Regional Planning Commission. Dan Parker is here. Dan, would you like to speak to this?
Sure. Good afternoon, Commissioners. This is a resolution that is being approved in all 6 of the member counties that will link the existing economic development district with the Eastern Indiana Regional Planning Commission. We've been working for the last several years in getting our comprehensive economic development strategy, our SEDS plan, submitted to the Federal Economic Development Association, EDA. And they've accepted it. And now for us to gather grant monies and go after funding for infrastructure in any of the 6 counties, or to help with funding from an administrative standpoint for the Eastern Indiana Regional Planning Commission, we have to have all the member counties agree to join the two, the Economic Development District and the Eastern Indiana Regional Planning Commission. And that's what this resolution does for Fayette County. I did one just like this Monday morning in Rushville with the commissioners there. And this is basically the same boilerplate, the same resolution that all 6 of the counties have received. So with your agreement and your sustaining vote for this, that will put Fayette County with the other 5 counties so that we can start to receive, or at least be qualified to receive EDA funds with this resolution.
And this has been a long process.
Oh, God. About 6 years.
Yeah.
About 6 years. I'm not bragging on myself. I kind of just, young and dumb, well, not young, I can't claim that, just dumb, I guess, new on the job, and I got invited to McDonald's up on 70 State Road 1, and there I met with all the other interested parties in the other counties to rebuild and put together a regional planning commission after the old one was dissolved. And I've been riding this horse ever since, about 9 years now. And we've just about got it to the point where we should be. But it's a slow, methodical process. The federal government is not speaking ill, but they're very good about crossing T's and dotting I's on every little thing. There's about 5 things in the policy, regulatory side, and there's about 5 or 6 things on the programmatic side. And this one here is one of the programmatic things that we have to submit back to the federal government. You asked me what time it was, I told you how to build a watch. I apologize.
Okay.
And would you share with us the other 5, the total 5?
The other 5 counties? We're going to test my abilities at this age. I'll be glad to do that. So we have Rush, Union, Fayette is 3, so we need 3 more. Wayne, Randolph, and Henry.
Okay,
Those are the 6.
that's good.
And most of them have already adopted these, haven't they?
We got commitments a week or 2 ago from 3. They were in our executive meeting, and then Gertrude got we got a commitment from Tim Williams. He's the commissioner in Union, and then Mark Bacon Monday with Rush, and then you guys today. We should be pretty good shape.
Okay.
I'll move to approve resolution 2023-4.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy, to approve resolution 2023-4 for the Eastern Indiana Regional Planning Commission. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Haley. Dan, we'll fix you up with a clean copy of this
Okay.
to take home with you right
Okay.
after the meeting.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Anyone else have anything under old business? Okay. Under new business, I have here Mr. Andrew Hinckley with Hoosier Solar. Andrew, is there something you wanted to speak to the commissioners about today?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dale. Commissioners, thank you for letting me speak. I wanted to just give you an update on what's going on with the proposed project that straddles Rush and Fayette County. There's been a lot of disinformation out there circulating around. Tonight, we have a public hearing in Rush County for BZA approval of the special exception for using property for solar use under the ordinance, and also for a variance in the language of their for the decommissioning agreement, posting a bond or letter of credit. In their language it says cash, so we're just asking for clarification there. This should be a big milestone for the project in Rush County. There had been, I've been in contact with Bill McDaniel for several years, over 2 years, about Fayette County. We decided to let the ordinance come into being before we went and talked to any of the landowners, assigned any landowner in Fayette County, which of course the ordinance passed, mid-year or so last year, 2022. We have full real estate land control on private property to get to the PJM 138 kV line that is located in Fayette County. That's where the project would interconnect into the transmission grid. We have an option to purchase land under where the substation will be built, and then we have full land control back down into Rush County on private land, all the real estate rights to build transmission lines to the project. In Fayette County, there's only 140 acres behind the fence. That means that would have panels and related equipment on it. There's 355 acres out of the fence. That was basically the desire of the landowners, so they could keep farming to large extent the parcel in question. So we indulged that based on the landowner's request. So the amount of acreage is small, but an important component for any economic development agreement with Fayette County is the point of interconnection, the dollars that we're putting into building a substation and the related equipment that go there. That really is would create a much larger impact on the economic development agreement for the county. Because there's a couple metrics that they use to evaluate the EDA payments. One is the acreage and the land and the real and personal property, and then the others is the real property, which would be equipment, which has a big number associated with it. So there have been, I believe, from our analysis, that we have the real estate rights secured to build a transmission line. Building a transmission line in Fayette County is a permitted use with a special exception that is subject to approval by the BZA. I believe, I just want to dispel some disinformation that if there's a moratorium enacted in Fayette County, that'll stop the solar project. That's not how we understand things, and our attorneys have advised us that we can still build a transmission line based on special exception. So I wanted to just update the commissioners on that, get it on the record to make sure that everybody knows the actual facts. We intend on filing a complete application by the 17th of July. With the BZA, well, before that, so the BZA can look at it. But that it would be on the agenda in that Monday meeting. From what I understand, the remonstrators are on the agenda that day too, to talk about a moratorium on solar. I would just point out that the moratorium just would adversely affect the economic benefits to the county and to the landowners involved. It wouldn't prevent us from building a project. We can build the transmission lines and have the real estate rights to do that. From what I understand from our attorneys at Taft in Indianapolis, that They have provided Baker Tilly and Barnes and Thornburg with the relevant information to create some numbers for Fayette County. I don't think that, talking to Bill, I don't think that's been delivered to the county yet, so I don't think the county has any idea of how much money and economic development payments this means for the county. I would urge the county to at least find out how much, you know, this, how many dollars this is, we're talking about here. Enacting a moratorium could inadvertently, you know, disqualify the county and the landowners involved from receiving economic benefits. And I think that's, that was the kind of the substance of what I wanted to bring up. Do you have any questions for me on any of that?
I can't think of anything right now, Andrew.
Okay.
I know that Rush County officials have a meeting scheduled for later today.
That's right.
So whatever they do there will determine
That's right.
the fate of this whole thing one way or the other.
Yeah.
I think after we know the results of today's meeting in Rush County, there'll probably be more to discuss.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, that's it. It's an important 5 p.m. tonight. We'll the BZA meeting kicks off at the Princess Theater, not the courthouse. It's in the Princess Theater there on Main Street, Rushville. So obviously we will know this evening sometime what happened there. So be happy to entertain any questions from anybody. Or, you know, Bill has all my contact information, and Jeff. They'd just be happy if any questions come up, or you know, be happy to answer them for you. And if we get a favorable vote tonight in Rush County, we'll make haste to try to get the special exception for you know, the application and for special exception in for the panels in Fayette County on the 17th.
Okay. Well, it's interesting you mentioned that there's 140 acres of panels planted for Fayette County. But I thought that I had originally heard that there was like 492 acres. And that's smaller than what I've been told before.
Yeah, the actual, you're right, Dale, the number is 493, but, you know, Mr. Herman owns a bunch of land there, and he wanted to keep farming that parcel that's on the county line, south of 44, across from his headquarters, and where he keeps his combine. There's a big barn there. So we indulged him on that. So that was his decision. But he does own the property under the point of interconnection where we have the option to purchase. And I believe that's on, you know, file here in the county, the option to purchase that property from Joe.
Okay. Anyone got anything else? Any questions or comments?
This time.
Okay. Well, Mr. Hinckley, thank you for the update.
Thank you, Dale. I appreciate it. Thank you, Commissioners, for allowing me to speak.
Okay. Is there any patron concerns today? Dick, you got anything?
Good to see y'all again.
It's good to see you again, too. Okay, all that leaves is claims and payroll. We have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy, to approve claims and payroll. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Haley. highway supervisor came in a little late. Jay, did you have anything you wanted to?
I didn't have anything.
Oh, okay. And that concludes our agenda for today. Are we forgetting anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. Haley, we forgetting anything? Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy to approve, adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye. We're adjourned. Thank you all very much.